I did a video the other day picking these Squire 330s. I don't know if you've seen the video. I think it was video 37 or video 38. I picked these ones from the front, but that particular one, I went through the hole at the back. I had a message off someone saying, when you go through the hole at the back, what do you actually do? So what I'm going to do is I've got a 660 here. It's the same principle inside. I'm just going to show you what you have to do when you go in the hole at the back. So let me just take it apart a minute. All these levers just pull out, pretty simple to get out, to be honest. And I can just show you what you're actually going for when you're doing it at the back. This is the last lever. A bit tight, let's get a screwdriver on it. There you go. Right, so this is the bolt what goes across. So obviously when it's down, that slides across. It locks, it opens. So when it's in the lock position and you go in the back of the hole with the wire, what you're doing is you're going in the back like so, and then that wire is catching into there. So when you're twisting it, when you've obviously lifted your levers, you're pushing that over. So that's what's tensioning it. So when you tackle these from the back end, that sounds a bit bad, don't it, the back end. When you're tackling them from that way, that's what you're actually doing. Your wire's going into there. And when you're coming in from the front, it's the same principle. You're looking for that there to move that across. So that's it. That's how you pick them. And that's what you're looking for. You're trying to catch that part of the bolt to slide it across. I've got one here with a plastic front on so you can see what's happening. This is a 770, this one is. It's the same size, but it's just made out of brass. So obviously, when you... That piece right at the back is the bit what catches that bolt. So that's why you can file all your key down and just leave that back piece at the back. That's how a lot of people pick them. But I have done that, and to be honest, I feel once you do that, it snaps. It's not very strong, so you end up wrecking the key. So, is this the right key? He says to himself. Yeah, there you go, it's a bit stiff. It's a bit of an old one, this. But yeah, so obviously when you're turning the key, them levers are lifting and that bolt's going across. So what we'll do, we'll get this in the vise and I'll pick it and then you can see exactly how I'm doing it. But I'm not going to pick it with a normal pick. I'm just going to poke the levers up with a bit of wire so you can see a bit more clearly. So I'll get it in the vise and then we'll do right then. Let's have a little play with it. So that's the piano wire we're going to go with in at the back. There goes my phone. So that bends round and it catches onto that bolt what I was showing you earlier. That bolt there, the little nick in the bottom there, that wire's catching into that, and that's putting a bit of pressure on the bolt and it's trying to force it across, but obviously it won't go across because the levers are preventing it. So that's where you get your binding from. It's like picking a pin tumbler, but only it's levers, but it's the same principle. You're looking for the one what's binding up. So you put some tension on the bottom with that and then just lift up your pins, he says, levers. I'm doing it like this so you can see it better, that's all. It's just a bit of wire and I'm just prodding it to lift them up so you can see what I'm doing. See the levers moving up and down. So that's what you're doing and you're trying to find the one what binds. Sometimes it'll click in place, but if it doesn't, just keep moving up and down. I mean, these Squires are not that bad to do, to be honest. I think if you want to learn lever picking, get a Squire. I like picking these. Now, if you can see that one, the second one down, you can see it's still catching on that bolt. I can't really lift it to get you a better view, to be honest, because I'll drop my pins. So we need to lift that second one up a little bit. You've got to put plenty of pressure on this. The tension has to be really tight or they just drop back down. There you go, and it's open. So I hope that helps you. As always, I always get the wire stuck in. There you go, it's coming out now. So I hope that sort of explains to you what's going on. There you go. I always get them stuck. That's it. That when you put it in the back end, I'm going through that back end again, ain't I? All you're doing is just clamping onto that bit there. And that's it. So if you're going to start picking lever locks, get yourself a couple of Squires. And they're great to learn with. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching. And as I always say, if you like what you see, please subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Try it a bit.